is an interactive show where high vibe souls come together to read energetic patterns through the evolution journey deck. Are you ready to expand into the cosmos and connect with your star family? Sit back, relax, and connect into the frequency of your highest potential with host Kathy Reed.
Hi, everybody. This is Kathy with StarSeed Continuum. It is July 8th, and we are going to bring our energies together to do a reading for July. And first of all, I'd like to do the activation, and then I would ask if anybody has any questions on the starseeds and what that means before we go into the reading. So everybody just put their hands on their heart if you can, or just one hand or whatever. And we're going to just attune to this reading. So, okay, from the first particle of existence till this moment called now, we ask that the Council of Light come in and just guide this session so that when we do the reading and each one of us brings our part in, that it will be a perfect demonstration for what the energies are for July 8th, 2022 and beyond. We're going to bring in the hydrogen bonds, and we're just going to set in this beautiful activation and attunement for StarSeed Continuum. Thank you. I love you. It is done. I'm going to hold the card up and then ask you to read it. So this is us right now as a group. This is where the energies are for where we're at and where we're moving forward. So Serena, there's your card.
Yeah.
And what are you seeing with that card?
I see we're at the mastery level of soul family. You know, it's the mastery level of the six. And just that we are already moving into this powerful, powerful place of being in divine reflection as a soul family. It's just like we are really already coming forth that way. And this card, it's Pride Month too. And this card reminds me of all the many colors of people and all the reflections and expressions of people. And again, that would be at our highest mastery level of soul family, that we're really becoming aware of that. It's really a beautiful card.
Okay, now we're ready to go into the second card, which I'm going to put me down here so you can look at the second card. Look at this, look at the layout of it's all on the evolution symbol. And so that second card that I'm going to have you read, Anne, is the 19. When you look at that card, what do you see? Oh, you're still muted, Anne.
Sorry. I see a perfect circle and a target right in the middle, which tells me that we are coming together as one and working together as a family, creating the new unity consciousness.
That's perfect. This is actually the mastery level of the one. Yes. And so it's very appropriate that that's the reflection that's coming right now. It's like the leadership, we as leaders are moving into that space and starting to embrace it. Okay. Now, the next card is going to be Miss Denise, and she's going to read our beautiful 8. And what does the divine want us to know?
Yeah, the position that this is in is like, what's the underlying pattern that needs to be seen? And for me, this is like the divine telling us that it's time for us to own who we are, who we came here to be, step into our authenticity, our power, and to be in flow with our divine gifts. and the abundance that we have to give to the world in terms of the gift that we came here to be.
It's just it's a perfect journey as we're coming around the evolution symbol of what we chose. I did do a meditation before this StarSeed Continuum, and these are the cards that came in. And so thank you everybody for giving us your input on these beautiful cards. Okay, I'm going to read how we're collaborating with the divine. And if you look at this 31, it is the mastery level of the 4, which means that to me, this card is the highest level, and we support each other, we help each other. And this 4 is at the highest level of moving into the new earth collaborations and how we're helping each other and moving in. If you look at those, you can see the particles of possibility moving into probability. It's like, it's just a beautiful, and then it's radiating out into the world. And so we are the way showers. We are the ones. And I always say, we are the first, we are the one, we are the way. And so that's just, to me, that 3 is expression, and that 1 is leadership, moving into the 4, and it's just the perfect next. Where is Aaron? Oh, I gave your card away. I'm sorry. So what I'm going to give you I'm going to bring you the 18, which is, Aaron, this is the most beautiful card in one of the deck. It's just, and what are you seeing in this? This 18, this is all the particles of possibility.
Well, I'm seeing, when I first saw it, it looked like a painting to me, but there's a lot of water involved in it and a lot of life. So something that's coming to me, because it's adding up to a 9, is creation and completion. It's like we've reached a point where we're embodying everything, and there's creation in that. That's what I see.
Beautiful. I'm just like, my heart's just filling up because it's so perfect. And then the last card is our new frequency pattern. Who would like to read the 17?
Well, that's another 8.
Yes, it is. And it's an 8. It's an 8 above and below.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm seeing there. It's if you read that up and down, your 8, and then the embodiment of the 8, it's a perfect demonstration of where we're moving into that level of where we've got this, we're embodying this. So that 17, which is leadership, in the 7, we are moving into the leaders that we chose to come here as a starseed. I feel that I knew from a very early age that it was my mission. I knew I was coming in here to work with, I didn't know what it was, but I was coming in here to be of service to humanity. Didn't know how, didn't know what was going on. So, and now I'm starting to move into the mastery of that. And so we had both 8s. We had the awakening level and the embodiment level. And that's kind of what I'm seeing there. Now what I'd like to do is I'm going to put the I am cards in front of me, and I'm just going to cut the deck, and then I'm going to put that card and then show it to you. This is these are a new deck that that Jules has just created, and it's the number 35, and it's called I Am Love. And I'm going to turn it around as you stop into the vibration, as you step into the vibration of self-love. Observe yourself as the unique divine expression you are. And that's just a really, really strong card to put in the middle of this beautiful reading. So I'm going to put the camera down just once so everybody can just take that in. And we're going to attune to this reading. And then when we get done with the tuning everybody to the frequency of this, I want to just open it up to any reflections. If you have any question on star seeds and what they bring to the planet, we are all in unity, but star seeds, to me, what I found is that the star seeds come in here for a mission, and it comes in our heart, and we want to serve humanity. And that's what I believe the star seed did. So let's take this reading and just attune everybody into every cell of your body, what it's embodying. The first one right here. Okay, so we're going to start here and we're going to move around. Okay, we're going to tune into this reading as a whole, and we're going to tune us to the frequencies of 6, 1, 8, 4, 9, and 8. It's very powerful reading. We're going to watch it sequence and download into every cell of your body. I'm just going to pause for a minute and just feel this, because it's very powerful. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it all over my body, especially in my heart center. We're going to watch it sequence and download and just start to express out into the beautiful, beautiful frequencies that we are. It's just radiating out to everybody as I see it. So with that, I'm going to put the camera back on myself, and then we'll just have a little discussion on our reflections on the reading, on star seeds and what it means to you, because I feel that our audience out there that's going to watch it are going to be very curious, because we've got 5 of us here on this call. Does anybody have just a reflection or what you felt with the reading? Okay, Serena.
I just thought it's such a powerful reading for affirming where we are, that we have come a long ways. We're not just starting out as a possible creation of something. We are already well in process to become this fullness as a community, and to be star seeds out there, shining our lights even brighter and brighter so that others are invited in. We're already very powerful.
Thank you. It was beautiful. Thank you very much. Erin or Ann or Denise. Okay, Denise, go next.
Well, the thought that's running through my mind is for people that are watching this that may not know what a starseed is and think, well, I'm not a starseed. How would they know? And like, what's the significance to being a starseed?
Okay, I'm going to elaborate on that just a tiny bit. It's that place of service to humanity. As we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that how I feel it is I've got a mission, and that's what a lot of star seeds, they look up at the stars, they don't feel a part of the earth, but the truth is they are a beautiful part of the earth, and it's like really discovering. Ask yourself, what do I feel? And if you feel like a starseed or feel like you're here to be of service to the planet, that's what a starseed is. Somebody may not even know. I remember when Denise first come on, she didn't know she was a starseed, and here she is, this beautiful starseed. And so that's kind of what I see. Does that answer your question, Denise? Because you have really embodied what it is to be a star sign, even though you didn't know it at the time, and how you just embraced it and it came into this beautifully. Does that help?
Yeah. I know in the beginning, I always thought like a starseed was like, maybe not so much an alien from a distant planet, but I don't know, maybe not of this world or something like that, And so that sense, and I always had that sort of sense of I'm in this world, but not of this world, or I'm not of this world. I don't know. Um, and so I really resonate with what you said in terms of, you know, looking up at the stars and knowing it's like I'm from out there, but I'm here. Why am I here? And whenever you say, you know, I'm here for a mission, I'm here for a purpose. And you know, that 8 that I read, that the as above so below in the reading, is just so significant in terms of what we're talking about today, because it, for me, it's like bringing it home to why I'm here and the importance of being a star seed.
Well, I feel that all of us, as the star seeds are awakening, I really, really want to emphasize that it doesn't have to do with separation. It just happens. It's just how you're expressing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I see. We're all in this together. We're all bringing in this beautiful unity. And that's what I feel. It's just that I feel the star seeds just opening up. And what they do is they shine their light. Whether it's in the grocery store, smiling at somebody, whether it's having a friend that needs a reassuring word for the day, it's support. And that's what I feel with what I feel that a star seed is. Erin or Ann, do you have any kind of reflection on that? Well, Erin, go ahead.
do.
Okay, we'll go Ann first and then Erin.
Okay. In my awareness, as we as starseeds are here to actually hold these frequencies while we bring the others up to meet them. So as we embody them, that is us anchoring them into the earth so that the others can rise up. If we don't anchor them, they won't be here. So it is our job as a starseed to anchor these frequencies in by embodying them. And that is the only way that earth can ascend, is through our embodiment of these frequencies. That's my awareness.
The micro to the macro.
Yeah.
And because it has to start with us. As we embody it for us, then it anchors. I really feel it was great, Ann. Erin?
Yeah, I was just going to touch a little bit on a bit you mentioned earlier, which was not feeling part of this world. But what I found is that it's more about not being part of, not resonating with the society that's been created. Because really the earth herself is beautiful. She's cosmic. It's the society that I feel is the thing that we really don't resonate with as a starseed.
Yeah.
Perfectly said.
Yeah.
Perfectly said. And I think we're all we've all shared our hearts really on where we're at, and where I feel such a calling in my heart to. I look at myself as a cheerleader, because here I am, just embodying what it is, how excited I get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I hear a new song, or when I'm in alignment with Jules's platform, and how all of us are coming together in that place, and we have this beautiful place. And I know that there are groups all over the world right now doing the same thing. So we're going to reach a critical mass. I really feel that. And so this is where we're at now. Today, we're expressing our beautiful self on the StarSeed Continuum. And if it's just, for me, it's being able to express that, because I can see it. I can see how beautiful it is, and just allowing it for me to be able to communicate it is everything for me. Everything's coming together. I know that all of you, we're all in this together, and we're all growing and expressing. And it's really a beautiful thing to watch. So what I want to ask, is there anything we want to say before we end this podcast? Because just to go over the reading that we did with the 24, the 19, the 8, the 31, the 9, and then the 8. Having that 8 above and below, it just really solidifies it in. The 24, again, is that 6. It's the higher expression of soul family. The 19 is a wonderful place of leadership and moving in to who we came here to be. And then the 8 is like, we have so many new particles of possibility coming in to support us. Moving into that 4. So the story of that 4 is the mastery level of strong foundation. And then we move into that 18, which is the embodiment level. I feel it, the embodiment level, moving into that 1, which is the mastery level. That's what I'm seeing, is because if you look at this card, you've got the 18, and you've got the you and the divine. And look at how much the divine is just, they're mirror images of each other. It's like we're just moving into that beautiful card. Erin, it was just a beautiful interpretation that you had. And then we move to our new possibilities, is this 17. This is that 8. This is that level of 1 being the leadership, starting something new, being open to be able to see from a viewpoint instead of a point of view. We're all listening to each other and going, oh, that really sounds beautiful. And then the 7, which is the clear channel and the master teacher. And we are moving out of that looping cycle. And it's exciting to see us do that. So, and then the I am card is I am love. So that's the reading for July. And we'll be back on it's usually the second Friday of the month at this time, which is 3:00 Eastern. And I invite you guys to invite your friends. We're going to come in. We're just going to do this together. And I thank you so much for allowing us to come together and you guys to come in and support. Thank you so very much. So we will catch you on another
On another star.
Ah, yes, yes. So yeah, keep it light, keep it simple. I love you, and it is done.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
We'll see ya.
Thank you for listening to StarSeed Continuum, where we connect you to your highest evolutionary pattern. To learn more ways to play with the Star family or to be a part of this live interactive show, visit activateevolution.com. Now go and live your highest potential.